Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Molly and here we do sewing, crafts, and fun. Today we're going to be going through some of my knitting and crochet works in progress. I've been knitting for years, since I was a young child, maybe 8 or 9. And I just picked up crochet about 3 months ago and I'm absolutely obsessed. If you could tell by my stories, I do a lot of crochet related stories now. But I'm really excited. I have a lot of works in progress that I wanted to share with you. Let's get started and take a look. Okay, so this first one, this is just part of the project. I have 40 more squares that are included in this project, but this is going to be a cardigan, much like the granny square cardigan that I made about a month ago. That version was pink. I had a ton of this blue yarn, and I really liked this sort of like aquamarine, cerulean, this like bright blue color. So I decided that I wanted to use that as the outline for a bunch of different blue themed granny squares. I think I've finished all the squares that I need, so all we should have to do left is seaming, and I'm hoping to do more of that tonight, so this should be done very soon. Here is something I just started today, but it's a very quick, easy project. I saw this green yarn in my stash, and being a bit of a nerd, I was like, that looks exactly like the green color of Chrissy Cunningham's uniform from season 4 of Stranger Things, and I was like, she's got a green scrunchie, I need a green scrunchie. So I'm in the middle of making a green scrunchie. It's about halfway done. This is actually the Velvet Scrunchie pattern by Passionate Kelsey. I've been making a lot of her patterns. I love it. It's very easy. She has a tutorial here on YouTube, so if you want to give this a try, head over to her channel and check it out. It's a lot of fun. I think we're doing crochet first, and then I will show you knitted things. Okay, here is another granny square project. I just love granny squares. I absolutely adore them. None of the ends are woven in. These don't have like the final color border. They're very rough. We're at the beginning of the project here. But, you know, I love using a bunch of different colors. I end up with a lot of scrap yarn. I'm trying to work through my stash, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if I made like another granny square sweater out of just all my little scrap yarn pieces? So I've got, you know, a bunch of ones that are just using up the colors that I have. I'm dropping things. And my plan is to either make a pullover sweater or a cardigan like the ones I've made before. But we'll see when we get a little closer to being done. Like, I don't think we even have enough for a sleeve right now, so we'll see when we get there. I'll keep you updated. I think I might make a video about this project, so there's a little sneak peek for you in the future. Oh, I am gonna show you this. This is actually done. I just finished it. I had to refilm this video, and when I originally filmed it, I was still working on this scarf, so we're gonna include it. This is the V-stitch scarf pattern, also by Passionate Kelsey. It's a video she has on her channel, video tutorial. It was very easy and very quick. I made this for my friend Tim. His birthday was a couple weeks ago, and I heard that turquoise was his favorite color. So I thought this would be a good way to just make something in a color that he likes. He lives north of me and it gets cold up there. So hopefully he'll be able to use this winter. I know it's kind of weird giving someone who has a July birthday knitwear, but I wanted to, so there we are. I'm very happy with how this came out. It looks really pretty on the viewfinder. Okay, now we are done with crochet. Let's look at some of my knit projects. I totally thought that I had more of these, but I guess not. Oh, this is a bit of a tangle here. Oh baby, oh baby. This tube is going to be a hat. Here, let me see if I can show you. It's gonna go on like this, and you have to knit till I look like a gnome. You have to knit till it's about 11 inches long, and I think I'm actually pretty close to that. I don't know who this is for. I think I wanted to give it as a gift, but I'm not sure. It's got 2 colors, double-stranded, pink and white, and I think it looks really pretty with those colors. But basically, I haven't been working on this very much because I need a measuring tape, and I haven't been packing my measuring tape with me when I've been bopping around. Let's just see how long this is while I have one in front of me. Okay, so it needs to be 11 inches and then we can start decreasing. I'm trying to decide too if I want to put a pom-pom on it or not. I love a pom-pom, but I know that it's not everybody's favorite. Oh, this is only 9 inches. I was so sure that this was almost done. Okay, we've got a little bit more of a ways to go. That's great. That will keep me busy for a while. This is a little tangled. Let me fix this real quick. I used to be the kind of knitter who would do a project exclusively one at a time and then I would move on to something else. I didn't like having multiple projects, multiple works in progress at a time. I found that the more I knitted, the more I got wrist and hand pain, and I actually stopped sewing for a long time when I was done with college because of all the knitting and of all the sewing together. I was getting a lot of hand and wrist pain. Now though, I've discovered doing it in more moderation, and since I'm not sewing for work, I mean YouTube is work, but not full-time work, I don't get the pain as much anymore, and having different sized projects helps me just not be in pain as much. So like if I'm working on this and the needles feel too big and too heavy, I can switch to like crocheting a granny square, and then the muscles used are totally different and it helps a lot. And I can still work on fiber arts. We've got one more. I thought there were more. I was correct. There was one more project. Let me find it. It's in here. I just found it on my yarn shelves, which are a mess, and I need to clean. Would you like to see that for a video? Let me know. But let me open this up. In this little pouch here, I have some sock yarn, and we are a little over halfway done with this sock. I like to always have a sock on my needles just because they're a very good portable project, but I do take forever to finish them because if you can see, the yarn is very small. Needles that you have to use are really tiny. I like making them a lot, but it is not a quick process for me, and I love a quick process. So I don't usually feel inspired to work on my socks. That is another very slow going work in progress. Okay, back to the rest of the video. I've got one more project to show you, and it's a big one. So big. Do you see this? Okay, this is a scrap blanket that I have literally been making for I think maybe 4 years. I think I started this like in the pandemic times. Yes, it is literally every scrap piece of yarn that I had left over from my stash after I did a project with it, or after I just got sort of like a small amount, like this is the next piece that's gonna go on it. If I were to do this again, I would just keep this all, like, this is multiple weights of yarn. I would have kept it just 4 weight, like worsted weight yarn, because I don't really like how there's like a 4 and then a 5 next to each other. Let me show you. Can you see that? I don't like how like bumpy this section is. Bumpy. But I think this is almost done. I want it so that it can, like, if I'm holding it up, it covers my whole body. And right now I think it's like halfway through my face. So we've made good progress. It's just hard to knit on this because it is so heavy. The rows take a very long time. My hands get tired quickly. So this is a project that is very slow going and hasn't gotten much progress in the past few months, also because I'm just so excited about crochet. I just want to be crocheting all the time now. But I do love it and I'm very excited to finish it. I think I will have it all done very, very soon. Okay, that's all I've got for the video today. I think this is gonna be kind of a quicker one. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions for like easy crochet patterns, ideas, or if there's something that you want to see me make for a video, put it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you think about all this kind of stuff. What are you working on right now? Let me know. Okay, and do your best. Bye-bye.